Welcome to Crush College Chemistry. What's on the periodic table when you see an element and there's a little number underneath? What exactly is this? Like there's no units, it says 12.011. That is what we're going to be solving in this video today. Well, the short answer of what this is that 12.011 is the mass of carbon. But when we say carbon, are we referring to a whole bunch of carbons or just one? Likewise, why don't we have any units for this 12.011? It seems like if we know exactly how much carbon we're talking about, we could decide on a unit. Well, it actually depends. This 12.011 number or quantity means multiple things, so we can't lock onto a single unit. The actual answer is that this 12.011 is both carbon's unit mass and carbon's molar mass. But how is it that we have the same quantity for two different masses? So the unit mass of carbon simply means the mass of a single carbon atom, and it just so happens that the average or typical carbon atom is 12.011 atomic mass units, and AMUs are often abbreviated as mu, which is like this little U with a little doohickey right here. The molar mass, on the other hand, is the mass of a mole of units of something. In this case, 6.02 times 10 to the 23 carbon atoms, the mass thereof. So whatever this mass is simply a mole times that. Whatever this is 6.02 times 10 to the 23 as massive. So this is the mass of a single carbon atom, whereas this is the mass of a mole of carbon atoms. They have completely different units, and they're completely different masses, yet they have the same number. So the question is, what do we have to multiply the unit mass of carbon to get to the molar mass of carbon? So given that we have to go from AMUs per carbon atom to grams per mole of carbon atoms, why don't we put this right, where we have 1 AMU is equal to 1.66 times 10 to the negative 24 grams. This is the definition of an atomic mass unit in terms of mass. And so if we use that known statement and then multiply each side of this equation by a mole, 6.02 times 10 to the 23, then we get that a mole of AMUs, a mole of atomic mass units, is equal to 1 gram, and we have just derived the definition of a gram. Put everything together, then the units cancel, and it just so happens that the unit mass of carbon and the molar mass of carbon have the same quantity, 12.011, but different units.